Hello guys, my name is Marco. So on this video, I want to show you guys how to make a Polaroid film. Now here's the thing, you're probably thinking, why would you ever want to recreate Polaroid film? Why not just go ahead, buy one of those cameras that are sort of like Polaroid or something like that, and just use that? Because yes, you can buy those things, you can buy the film for it, and you can just take photos and use that, which is great. But the problem is that sometimes it's like, it costs like around probably like 70 to 60 bucks or something like that. And if you get a used one, that'll be great. But the modern ones cost like around 70 to 60, close around there. And you have to pay like 17 bucks, I guess, for the actually film thing. And I feel like that's really expensive. So when it comes to Polaroids and stuff like that, let's just say that you only want to buy it because you like the idea of having photos or something like that, but you want to get to look like it's Polaroid, and you don't have that kind of money. So on this video, I'm gonna show you guys how you guys can recreate something like that, but probably a little bit better. Because when it comes to Polaroids, sometimes you don't really like, sometimes you would use it, but then sometimes you're like, I don't know what picture to take, like I don't want to just waste it, all of this and everything like that and stuff like that. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. So the first thing you need to do is get your phone, whichever phone you have, doesn't matter, you know, and scan through your phone, look for a photo that you like, photo that you wanted to make it look like it's from a Polaroid film. Or you can always take a photo and stuff like that. Then after that, you will need to go to your any editing software that allows you to crop the photo. So there's that. And also any other editing software that allows you to put a filter on it, so you can make it look like it's like that vintage feel. Then after that, what you need to do is put it onto like MS Paint, if it's still around, or any software editing program that is out there that is completely free. And the other thing you will have to do, well, you don't really have to do this, but I recommend it, so you don't have to, is basically get the photos and put them, like put one photo here and then put another one next to it and the other photos that you want to take. And then after that, you will print them out. I went to Staples to print out mine in color. Black and white's cheaper if you want to go that route, but I'm gonna go with color. And so yeah, I print a handful of these out, which look like these, and they're on color. You know, they look like these. That's great. Now mine are different sizes and they look a little bit more larger, which is fine because we will be cutting these things out. So so there's that. I have these things. So now what we want to do is what I do is that we want to get a stock paper. Now to me, I have stock paper, but I don't know where it is. You can also go to like Dollar Tree, and I believe they have these big poster boards that you can get, or you can use something from Mixed Media. I'm gonna use something, I'm using paper from this because it's what I have. So I'm actually gonna, so I feel like this is closest to because it's, the paper is much thicker. I'm just gonna be doing one just to show you guys. Okay, so now I got the piece of paper. So now what I want to do is sort of cut out this into a rectangular piece. Now I want this thing to be kind of really small. I'm gonna be using this Mickey Mouse one that I really do like a lot. It's when I went to Disneyland, best day ever. But this one, I will say this is the size of like the actual photo I want to use. So I'm just gonna trim this one down. It doesn't really need to be perfect. There's that. So now I made it look like this, but I think that should be really good enough, you know. And now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go ahead and use a glue stick to glue this thing in there. I think that's called Elmer's Extreme. This is we are going to be adding some more stuff to it, just because, you know. So one of the things that I would recommend is getting this and kind of like in the corner of your stock paper. You want to be able to sort of like guide this and kind of like figure out exactly where you want to glue it, so you will sort of know. And that's what I'm going to be doing. This is just going to work as to glue this. So there's that. Now, I just got done gluing it. Now, these edges are sticking out. You can glue that if you want to. I'm not going to glue it because I'm going to be using something else so it can help with that. So now what I want to do is kind of like, actually I am going to glue this. Now the reason why I will not want to glue this is because sometimes when you put glue, you're gonna see a little bit of residue glue in there, and since this is a thicker glue, that's not gonna work. So now what I want to do is I want to come over here and give it like a small little bit of a space, because that's how Polaroids have. They have like a small little bit of space. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. Now mine is not 100% perfect, but I would recommend yours. I'm not, whatever. So I'm just eyeballing mine, so might not come out extremely. So this is how mine came out looking. It looks something like this, which is, it's great. Okay, so now what I'm gonna be doing is I went to Michael's. Now this is the only one they had, but and it looked a little bit not great, but I had to make this video. I mean, not I have to, I wanted to, you know. So I bought this right here, and if you guys don't know what this thing is, this is basically, it's a vinyl decal sheet, but this one is clear gloss. You can find a roll of this on what's it called, on eBay. I don't think Amazon has them, like vinyl stuff like that. They usually have like carbon fiber and other colors. I bought this one at eBay. If I can find it on eBay, I'll put a link in the description. If I cannot find it, I'll just look for it on, on Michael's, which is an arts and crafts store. So what I want to do is that in one of these corners, actually mine looks all beat up, but here. So in one of these corners, I want to be able to put this onto here. Now you could also put some of this thing on the back if you want to, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm only want the front side. And you could put, like, once you get done with it, you can actually put a name on or something like that. So I feel like. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna peel this thing off. So I'm gonna peel this thing off, and then I'm gonna go ahead and here's the thing. I'm not gonna go ahead and get this and put it all the way to the corner. No, I'm actually gonna give it some leg room because I want this to actually stick really good, and then I'll cut out the accents. There's that part. Now this, I believe it will cover up to like 3 or 2 or 4 maybe. Now I'm gonna close this to sort of like, there we go. So it looks like this. It kind of has like a little bit of the shiny on it. So now what I want to do is I want to cut this thing all the way out, but from the edges that from the poster. From the stock paper. So now I believe that you can also, I feel like I want to do more of these. I'm gonna do more. Just got done doing 2 of them, and I'm gonna cut them out. And this one right here, the one I have, well, this one's actually Disneyland, California, and this is actually Disneyland. I'm gonna cut it out, but where the stock, stock paper is at, so I can get those fine lines. So there you go, I have finished them. I think they came out looking pretty damn good. One thing that I've noticed is that this thing is peeling off. I don't know why. Why is it peeling off? Maybe I should use some clear tape on this. I don't know. But so far, this is the best that I can come up with. I feel like this one right here, this is for something else. I feel like this one wasn't that good. So there it is. I have finished it. I think it came out looking pretty damn good, if I should say so, but it gave the effect. Now mine, it is sticking sort of out. I don't know why is that. Maybe it doesn't work. Maybe it's not sticky enough. But here's the thing. This was really cheap, and everything like that. I would recommend getting some more better quality. Make sure it has M3 on it, and so I will try to find some on eBay, and I will buy some of that stuff because this one wasn't that great. But basically the idea is there. This is not M3, which M3 seems to be better, and this one was actually something that has been there. I've been tossing around, cost me like $1 or something like that. Maybe if I would have got a better one, probably that's gonna be it. Because a lot of these ones that are transparent, they are just meant to, like, for instance, adding a sticker to something, and it's really hard to find one that's really clear. And the reason why I decided to go with the clear transparent, because yes, you could use Mod Podge, but if you put Mod Podge, you're gonna get a lot of brush strokes, and yes, you can use clear tape, but clear tape, usually you need to get the more thicker size. And then also the problem with that is that it's nerve-wracking and a little bit more difficult side to actually do, because you have to paste it and then you can cut it. So you could get away with it, but then also you're gonna get like a tape line. You're not gonna get a full-on coverage like this. The other thing you can do is get it laminated, which that could be great, but I don't know how that costs. I think it's called laminated. I don't know, but I feel like that's gonna look a little bit better. I don't know. And you could put it like on a cover or something like that, like a binder cover thing. But the problem with that is that with those binders soon it will fade away, and it will not, because it's scratch resistant, and also you will have those borders, so you loosen the effect. So this is actually the best method I can give you guys. This, like I said, this one did stick out a little bit. I don't know why it's not sticky. Probably if I leave it in summer it will work, but if you get a better quality, probably that will be great. But I feel like if you do get a better quality, it will work. So that's that. This is just the video that I want to make. So hopefully you guys really do enjoy this video, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. And see you guys later, and bye.